If you're running a manufacturing company and your plant floor equipment lives on the same network as your office IT, you're exposed. In this video, I'll show you how legacy operational technology can turn one phishing email into a plant-wide shutdown. Imagine you're walking onto your own factory floor. The machines are quiet. The assembly line has come to a halt. At first, you might think a motor burned out or a belt snapped, but the real culprit isn't mechanical at all. It's a connected thermostat way over in your warehouse. A single unsecured smart sensor just took down your entire production line. Welcome to the new reality of manufacturing. For years, we focused our cybersecurity efforts on the front office. We built massive firewalls to protect our emails, our financial records, and our customer data. But while we locked the digital front door, we left the loading dock wide open. Today, we are talking about operational technology, or OT, cyber risk. We will explore why your factory floor is a prime target, look at the most common vulnerabilities, and map out practical steps you can take to protect your plant right now. To secure your plant, let's start by understanding the fundamental difference between information technology and operational technology. IT manages your data. It keeps your emails flowing and your accounting software running. If an IT system goes down, you lose time. You might lose data. It is a massive headache, but nobody gets physically hurt. OT manages your physical equipment. It controls your assembly lines, your safety valves, and your industrial robotics. When an OT system goes down, production stops completely. Shipments are missed. And most importantly, employee safety is put at risk. Many owners make a critical mistake. They treat their factory floor networks exactly like their office computers.
But standard office security does not work on the floor. A routine software update might protect an office laptop perfectly fine. But push that same update to a critical machine on the production floor, and you might accidentally shut down an entire shift. You cannot protect a factory the same way you protect an email server. You need a dedicated strategy for your physical operations. So, where are manufacturing plants most vulnerable?
The first major issue is the flat network. In many mid-sized plants, the office network and the factory floor network are connected. They share the same digital space. Plant managers often do this to save time or cut costs. But this means if a hacker breaches a receptionist's email, they have a direct, unobstructed path to the main assembly line controls. In the case of the 2023 Dole ransomware attack, a hack forced them to temporarily shut down production plants across North America, just to be sure. Let's talk about the second major vulnerability, legacy equipment. If you're like most plant managers, you have machines on your floor that were built to last for decades, and they certainly do. But here's the catch. A lot of that heavy equipment is still running on operating systems from 15 years ago. These old systems can't handle the demands of today's antivirus software or modern security protocols.
That makes them prime targets for modern malware, essentially sitting ducks on your network.
I'll drop a link below if you'd like to book a 30-minute IT and systems risk checkup with me to see if you're at risk of this happening to you. Let me walk you through the third big vulnerability. Some manufacturers are eager to connect everything. Smart temperature sensors, security cameras, and automated tracking devices all seem to make life easier and more efficient. But each of these internet-connected devices opens a door into your operation for attackers. If you connect a smart sensor directly to your control network without proper security, you're practically handing the keys to your entire factory to cyber criminals.
The threat is real, but you don't need to unplug your factory to stay safe. Let's talk about practical steps you can take right now to protect your operations. First, map your network. You can't protect what you can't see. Walk the floor and catalog every single device connected to your network. Identify where your IT network ends and your OT network begins. Second, segment your networks. Picture a digital wall between your office and your factory floor. If someone clicks a bad link in accounting, the attack stops at that wall. It should never reach your programmable logic controllers. Third, secure your remote access. If your equipment vendors can log into your machines remotely to perform maintenance, so can attackers. Mandate multi-factor authentication for all remote connections. Treat vendor access just like you would treat an employee handling sensitive data. Now, here's one more crucial step I urge you to take. Run an OT tabletop drill with your team. Gather your leadership and engineering staff in one room and walk through some tough real-world scenarios. For example, if ransomware hits your main assembly line today, who has the authority to pull the plug? Do you have manual overrides ready? How long could you realistically operate without your digital control systems? By working through these scenarios now before a crisis hits, you'll know exactly how to respond when things go wrong.
Let me speak to you directly. Your factory floor is the beating heart of your business. It's what generates your revenue and provides jobs for your people. But protecting it takes a completely different mindset than just securing a spreadsheet or an office computer. By separating your IT and OT networks, managing your connected devices, and preparing your team for the worst, you build a resilient plant. You ensure that when a cyber threat hits your front door, your assembly line keeps right on moving. Protect your floor, protect your people, protect your business. If you're the president, owner, or CEO of a manufacturing firm doing 15 to 150 million in annual revenue, and you're wrestling with outdated systems, use the link below to book a 30-minute IT and systems risk checkup with me. In that call, we'll identify your top 3 risks from legacy systems and cyber threats, and I'll show you at least one practical way to improve security without ripping everything out.